Child, we gotta get into this latest love and hip hop tea, and we can't even blame Mona Scott Young because Mona has wanted nothing and had nothing to do with the Love and Hip Hop cast and production in years. Like Love and Hip Hop has not seen Mona Scott Young since like 2017, 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. So like we can't even blame Mona on the storylines anymore, right? But something tells me that this storyline isn't fake. I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's fake. And it's a lot to unpack because before I could even sit down and do this video, child, of course, Sierra had to jump on live and give her live reaction and spill some more tea. So, child, y'all want to talk about it, baby?
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you. On you, on you. Want you on my wrist. Shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
What's up, y'all? So some of y'all know me from doing story times, some of y'all know me from my commentary, and others of y'all know me from my spiritual tarot readings. Now, nonetheless, I have a Patreon that I want y'all to go check out because every video that I upload to YouTube is automatically flagged by the algorithm. Not to mention the fact that I'm black and LGBT, but that's a commentary video for another day, child. Okay? So over on patreon.com/SkySantana, I want to be able to offer y'all early uploads, extended versions of videos, story times, both old and new, as well as exclusive content. Because best believe that there is a lot of tea I be wanting to get into, but I would like to keep my channel. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. So do me a favor and go sub to my Patreon. Now, also, for those that don't know, I am psychic. I'm an intuitive healer, a light worker, as someone call it. Baby, I'm gifted, okay? I used to run a channel called Aligning Souls for a few years where I would put out intuitive messages, predictions, zodiac readings, but now I'm starting to transfer all of that content over to this channel and merge those entertainment and spiritual worlds. So I did want to inform y'all that I do offer personal alignment readings featuring tarot, astrology, and other divination tools. And, you know, once in a blue, y'all can catch me on live. We could get a quick reading done as well. Now, if you're stressed out, confused in your life direction, unsure about your love life, career, money, going through your Saturn return, even if you got a fake friend, I can help you. I consider my alignment sessions to be spiritual therapy. Let's break you down to help build you back up. Okay, let's figure out who you are and where you come from to understand where it is that you're going. How many times in life do we get to a certain age or past a certain obstacle and wish that we would have known XYZ ahead of time? Well, now you can. So if y'all don't go book a reading with me on my website, thealigningsouls.com, and allow me to whip that butt back into shape and align you back to your highest good and highest soul, baby. I love you all for real now. And HD boo.
But let's get to the Chi-Chi, the Kiki, the internet bull.
What's going on, y'all? It's Sky Santana, aka Chi-Chi. And listen, y'all, we got a lot to talk about it, girl. We got a lot to talk about it, girl. Because I know y'all see what's going on down in them Love and Hip. Well, maybe I don't. Because maybe y'all like me and they watched Love and Hip Hop since Mona Scott left. Okay, listen, I might have watched 1 or 2 seasons after. Hell, Jocelyn left, okay? But then especially after Tommy was gone, I was like, oh no. Because somewhere along I want to say after 2019, Love and Hip Hop just got whack. And we all kind of was just like, okay, what is this that we watching, right? Right? Especially once the pandemic came around and you know, life was getting crazy, and then we literally like saw them filming and then stopping for the pandemic, and then you know every reality show was profiting off the pandemic and Black Lives Matter. Like it was just too much, and I feel like that's where we all, for the most part, if you had not by a certain point already dropped away from Love and Hip Hop, you most definitely did when 2020 came around. So before we go ahead and get into this latest tea, girl, make sure that y'all go ahead and like this video for your favorite tea, girl. Okay. Giving you the tea girl from the tea girl.
Red light, green light,
Listen, nobody better ever repeat that intro again because I don't know why the hell I just said that. But child, we just gonna act like I didn't. Okay, listen, we just gonna act like I didn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the story because this has literally been everywhere. And honestly, because I feel like it's a real story. I do. I feel like it's a real story. Love and Hip Hop now is very, very different than what we knew it to be. The production is different. You know, at some point after Mona left, then I believe Black Ink's production took over. So they shoot very differently. You can tell in the way that the color scheme is or whatever. And then when Love and Hip Hop moved from VH1 to BET, now even their confessionals are different. And then now they got all of these wide shot, movie shot type of setups. And it's just very, very different. Very, very different. I don't like the way that it looks. It's like I miss the green screen confessionals. Okay. Like if you know me from 2016, y'all know that I listen. Okay. I made storytelling a thing, okay? Especially with my green screen Love and Hip Hop confessionals that I would do. Like, I love that about Love and Hip Hop. But, child, this is where we at now. And this story is going viral everywhere. I personally believe it to be true because we know that Safaree is trifling. At this point, we know that Erica is a disappointment. And we also know that Sierra's not too bright. we know that Sierra's not too bright and that, you know, her elevator doesn't necessarily go up all the way to the top flow. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the story. Okay. Like jumping right into it. Say what? Safaree allegedly tried to hit on Sierra despite her being friends with Erica Mena. I want to be in a relationship with you. Right. So let's go ahead and get into the clip from the show before we get into, you know, her comments and everything else.
And she was like, sis, I have to call me one day. And she was like, sis, I have to tell you something. It's been killing me. And she admitted to me. Safaree called her. And
well, I was letting him know that was going on with me and Eric. And he kept texting me.
Actually, because I don't like, okay, because we just going to jump ahead just a little bit, because I don't like how, y'all know, like all of these blogs and whatnot, they post shit. I understand you only get a certain amount of seconds on social media, but they definitely post a lot of shit just to get a reaction. And so I want to go ahead and find the full clip so y'all can understand the context in which, you know, because they definitely made it seem as though this just came out of nowhere. And, you know, like Erica completely had blindsided her because I felt one way from watching this original video, this original clip that was circulating. But then when I, you know, and mind you, I didn't watch the whole scene until after all of everything came out and Sierra came out and gave her response and whatnot. And I felt a little differently because I was like, okay, yeah, y'all will see what I mean. Y'all will see what I mean. Let me just see if I can hurry up and find it real quick. Because the problem is that I literally live on TikTok. So I be saving shit like nonstop on TikTok. Okay, how long is this clip? Okay, so this clip is about 140. Okay, so let's see. This might be it. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Mm-hmm. Girl, this man gets up. So a few months ago, he pulls up to my house. Mm-hmm. Girl, this man gets out the car hysterically crying.
Oh, come on, Safaree.
He come out the car, he ain't got no shirt on, his little coochie cutters on. He's crying.
Now, mind you, just pay attention to all of this because we're not going to have time to, because I'm not trying to make this video 2 hours long. So I'm going to just kind of jump ahead a little bit just in case you're not familiar with the story. But basically, Erica and Bambi already know everything that's going on. And so they just kind of reacting out shit for TV, except where what Erica is about to say to or say in reference to Sierra didn't know that it was going to be brought up on camera. But like this whole, like just all of Bambi's reactions are fake. Because she knew all of this ahead of time.
So a few months ago, he pulls up to my house. Mm-hmm. Girl, this man gets out the car hysterically crying.
Oh, come on, Safaree.
He come out the car, he ain't got no shirt on, his little coochie cutters on. He's crying. Erica, you don't understand. I'm so sorry for what I did for you. I'm so sorry I left you. I'm so sorry. Is God like low-key maybe answering my prayers? Maybe people do change. So this is in February, right?
This is 2 months ago.
It's not my birthday. I mean, February.
Did y'all have sex?
No, because I have my period. But he did out.
Wait.
He insisted. So anyway,
God, make a I'm period on.
so anyway, he
Ooh.
Insists I am, but this
is beyond us and these
so
fruit.
anyway, Safaree has been on my neck up until
Now, mind you, I do want to say something right here, because the fact that she was getting ate out on her period, I don't know what y'all believe in, but the more that y'all follow me, the more that y'all are going to believe in spirituality. And there is such a thing called like sex magic. Okay. Now, I'm not too familiar with it because obviously I was not born biological. Okay. I'm a woman, but I was not born biological. Okay. I don't have a working pussy. Okay. As y'all like to say it in 2023 when it comes to trans women. Okay. Well, we're not going to go there. But apparently, you know, there's things, you know, there's all different types of magic out there. And like when you mess around with a woman on their period, like that can be seen as, you know, some type of sex magic. I'll just leave it at that. Right. So just throwing that out there. I'm not accusing Safaree of anything, but I mean, he's also from the islands, and you know, the islands are a lot more open than Black culture. Right, the islands and the Caribbeans are a lot more open to spirituality and magic and things like that than American civilization is. Right, so just wanted to throw that out there, just food for thought. Okay, because I heard, you know, somebody else mention it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely a great point.
a month ago. I want my family back. I don't care what it takes. It was just too hard to kind of not believe for a second. And, you know, when you get my and when you get real good, it's just.
Even though this video is about Sierra, listen, I'm going to always point out a good point. Listen to what Mena just said, and then we're going to respond.
he insists I am, but this
is beyond us and these
So
fruit.
anyway, Safaree has been on my neck up until a month ago. I want my family back. I don't care what it takes. It was just too hard to kind of not believe for a second. And, you know, when you get my and when you get real good, it's just.
Now pause. I want to pause it right there because y'all always hear me say, you know, y'all always hear me talking about protect Black women and da. Why I say all of that shit is a myth? It's because of shit like this. Stop looking to these niggas or anybody, period, to protect you. And I'm gonna open up about something. Earlier today, and I'll probably talk about it in a deeper video, but like there's really a method to my madness with everything that it is that I say, because I know what it's like to feel vulnerable. I know what it's like to feel like disrespected and feel like, you know, the world walks all over you, and that you know, like nobody protects you, nobody looks out for you. You constantly gotta look out for you. Like I get all of that, but where y'all end up fucking up, especially as a Black woman, and just it's a woman problem, period. But definitely when it comes to Black people, because Black people just are born into trauma bonding and born into complaining, and Black people are not very solution oriented people. It just is what the fuck it is. Call me whatever you want, but Black culture is not. We complain and then we wait till shit hits the fan, then we talk about how unfair shit is, even though we knew out the gate shit was going to be unfair. Instead of just dealing with the cards that we was dealt and trying to find a way and make a way, we wait till shit hits the fan, then we complain. And so this is what I mean when I say all of that protect Black women and all of that shit. Throw all of that logic and all of that thinking out the fucking window. Because 9 times out of 10, a man can cheat on a woman and do whatever. And like we've seen the history of Safaree and Erica and what he's done to her. All it took was for Safaree to come back begging, and Erica literally just said it out her mouth. It was too good to be true. It basically is what she wanted to hear. He came back saying everything she wanted to hear, and she just threw out the fact that he cheated, that he had babies on her, that he, you know, around doing this, that, and that. Like she threw all of that out of the window because he touched on a soft spot that she had. That soft spot wouldn't be there had she done the fucking self-work. And that's what we don't hear enough about within the Black community, especially when it comes to Black women. I'm tired of the blame being placed on other people, right? Fuck the whole mentality of protect Black women and these niggas ain't shit. I've been hearing that since I was a kid, and I want for more people to start being offended by hearing that. Something should go off. Your alarm should go off at the fact that you're still hearing the same shit since you were a kid and nothing has progressed. Nothing has become better. Nothing. At what point do we take the situations into our own hands and say, you know what, let's find a solution, rather than sitting back and complaining and just going from one nigga to another ain't shit nigga to another. Okay, if they're not willing to change, how about we change? Right? But we don't do that. And I need to let people know, I understand that within the community, okay, we can't all necessarily afford therapy, but baby, when you sit down with a therapist, you can sit and you can rant about every last motherfucker that done did you wrong in your life. But guess what? That therapist, if it's a good one, they're always going to find a way to circle that shit right back to you, because at the end of the day, it's your life. You sitting here being affected by all of these people that done did you over, done you fucking dirty. And guess what? They somewhere living their fucking life not giving a fuck about you. But yet you're walking around carrying that energy from a relationship 10 years ago when a motherfucker was slapping you the fuck up. Or carrying that energy around from the last relationship that you had where the motherfucker was cheating. And so now in your next relationship, you going through niggas' phones because you can't, you got trust issues and whatnot. Or, you carrying that resentment around from when your daddy wasn't around when you was 5 years old, and then now you 25 and you don't understand why you so attached to your friends and attached to men and codependent and got abandonment issues. That ain't nobody's fault but yours. And we can yell out, protect black women and all day, but unless you're protecting yourself by being accountable and responsible for your feelings and your trauma, it's going to be a cycle. And in 20 more years, there's going to be 20,000 more Erica Menas having the same conversation about ain't shit niggas and safaris. And then all it's going to take is a big dick and a big smile and the right words for them to fall right back into the same cycle. So I just wanted to point that out. Because niggas ain't shit, but neither are y'all that sit and allow these motherfuckers to be not shit to you. Stop asking for protection from everybody else when you're not even willing to protect your own damn self. I shouldn't have more love and respect for you than you have for your own self. That makes zero sense.
Yeah.
March 17th, I get a call from, you won't be mad, right? I know we said we wouldn't talk about it.
But y'all took me out the group chat?
Now, wait a minute, okay? Because this is what we getting into, right? Now, if we go back to this, right?
One
when
day.
the clip started.
And she was like, sis, I have to tell you something. It's been killing.
If we go back to this clip, it basically starts from Erica saying, Sierra called me and right? Making you think that it just randomly came up. But if we go back to
So a few months ago,
right
he
here,
pulls up.
You'll see that they was already having a conversation, and Erica was literally setting up the scene, setting up the story, and letting them know, like, listen, this man was love bombing me. This man was doing all of this, that, and the third. This man did da. We was just up in bed together. Oh, and then guess what? Now wait, Sierra. Now wait a minute. I know we said we was going da, but this one much different than where the clips. Okay. And the reason why I'm explaining all of that and showing y'all like this is because most of us, we don't have time to know the full story, this, that, and the third, but understand how these blogs and these media outlets manipulate y'all. You cannot trust white or black media outlets. Y'all know them TikTok memes and Twitter threads that y'all be seeing where it's saying, name a scam that's always been a scam but has become normalized? Yeah, the media. That's why I'm going so hard with my commentary and trying to make an imprint, because I see the way that y'all get manipulated every single day. Okay? And this little small part might not mean much to y'all, but it definitely, it paints the story differently when you start at Erica just randomly bringing it up. But no, Erica was setting the scene, and so they already knew, like, we talking about how this nigga ain't, been shit, then suddenly started acting like shit. So tell me why, Sierra, he calling you, like, okay, but let's go ahead and get into it.
Up to my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
March 17th, I get a call from, you won't be mad, right? I know we said we wouldn't talk about it.
But y'all took me out the group chat?
You don't mind, right?
Was I taken out of the group chat for this conversation?
Yeah, that's something you need to know. And me and Sierra promised each other we wouldn't. And I just want to cry because I don't want you to think.
What the is going on?
Okay, so now we can get into the conversation. Now we can get into the actual conversation. Now that y'all got the backstory of the scene.
And she was like, sis, I have to tell you something.
Sierra
one day. And she was like, sis, I have to tell you something. It's been killing me. And she admitted to me. Safaree called her. And
well, I was letting him know that was going on with me and Eric, and he kept texting me, and he was just like, I can show y'all. He was just like, I need to talk to you. And so then he ended up calling, and so I'm like, bro, what's up? And he's like, I gotta tell you, I feel like you know what I want to tell you. And I'm like, no, I don't. What's up? Is everything okay with Erica? He's like, yeah, I want to be in a relationship with you.
What?
Claiming that he's always had a crush on her.
Sierra, this man said he wanted to be in a relationship with you.
This is one of my close friends' ex-husbands. I did not want her to think that I was trying to engage or talk to her baby daddy at all. And honestly, I just felt like he was trying to get a reaction from her. Safaree is a really up person. He's a up individual. He don't care about Erica. He don't care about his kids. He don't care about nobody. He's a selfish creep. That's exactly who Safaree is. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
I used to come to Erica's house and cook, and he was like, you couldn't tell I was recording you in the kitchen.
What the? Honey, I just. This is too much. This is too much.
Sierra.
Mind you, Bambi already knew, but okay, let's play it up for the TV, right? So let's go ahead and get into the caption. So it says, why is she on the phone with a man talking about another man? She kind of opened that door. Then Sierra responded, this did not, okay, because listen, y'all know Sierra the wheels on the bus don't always go round and round with Sierra, so like bear with me. But Sierra says, this did not supposed to film on Love and Hip Hop. It's supposed to stay between our friend group. Me and Erica both said we will never talk about this. I was caught off guard in the scene when Erica mentioned it. That whole situation really mentality put me in a bad headspace. Safaree was a husband to someone I called my sister. He was like a brother. Never seen that coming and made me very uncomfortable. And I'm honestly going through my healing journey and don't have time for this at all. You can tell I was very uncomfortable in this scene. I just want peace. I've been fussing with friends, men, which is out of line, going through my own battles and relationships, dealing with my own traumas. Now, you go through the comments. Somebody says, I don't know these people, but Sierra really do seem like a girl's girl. I don't think she was being inappropriate. I believe Sierra Safaree done showed y'all time and time again what type of man he is. And I feel like Erica do everything for a scene. If this was a private conversation, why would you tell Bambi? While the cameras are rolling, these women be seeking validation for the wrong shit. I completely agree. I couldn't have said it better. Erica did this for listen, Erica's a Scorpio. Erica's a Scorpio. When y'all think of toxicity, literally, it's Scorpio. Literally. And I'm not saying it's the shade Scorpio. I'm a Taurus, and Taurus are the opposite of Scorpio. So Scorpio is my sister sign. I love Scorpios like to the death of me. Like there's not one Scorpio that I've met that I don't love. Like I love Scorpios. They have a soft spot in my heart. I get them because Taurus are essentially just the Taurus and Scorpio are like literally the same. It's just that Scorpios are like the nighttime version and Taurus are the day version. Like we're the angel, right? Like we just, we move the same. We just hide it better. So I get Scorpios, but literally when you think of toxicity, it literally equals Scorpio in the traits of. That's not the shade, y'all. That's a Scorpio. That's just, I'm telling you, as an astrologer, that's literally what it is. Scorpio is 8th house. 8th house is all about hidden fears, the occult, sex, intimacy, life and death transformation. And that is Scorpio energy. And so typically when you're dealing with Scorpio placements, whether it's Scorpio suns, but especially a Scorpio moon, a Scorpio rising, and a Scorpio Venus, some of the best sex that you'll ever have, especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio Venus or somebody that has Scorpio in their 7th house, that's a rising Taurus. Listen, some of the best sex that you will ever fucking have, okay? Because they're very, very fucking passionate, intimate lovers. But Scorpio placements have a tendency to make you work for their love, right? And make you like they'll set up tests to like try and trigger you to see how much do you love me. Like everything is very much like how much do you love me? You need to show me, right? Where Tauruses might complain and be like, okay, I need to feel that comfort and security. Okay. And they might complain or might be naggy. Scorpios will literally set you up to see just how far you're willing to go to prove your love, right? But they're also very vindictive and don't forget. Okay, don't forget, we'll smile in your face, we'll befriend you, we'll carry out a whole relationship, hell, marriage, even if they have to. And then on that one day when you're least expectant, boom. So Erica planned this. She specifically planned this entire thing. Because up until this whole entire point, Sierra was thinking that she was friends with Erica. They thinking that they were good. And then she blindsided her on TV with this. And it's like, yeah, because Erica planned this out. They planned this out. Erica and Bambi are clearly very bitter ex-baby mamas. Okay? We've seen Erica go through several relationships on TV, whether it was Bow Wow, whether it was Rich Dollars, whether it was Santana, whether it was Safaree, and it can't always be the other people. This is why I say, like, going back to that whole niggas ain't shit conversation, like, at some point, where do you start taking responsibility and become accountable for your own actions and what you're bringing to the table? Because it can't always be everybody else. Yeah, Safaree ain't shit, Rich Dollars ain't shit, Santana, I mean, that's my wife, but still, like, even if she's had bad experiences with these people, you're still choosing wrong. You are. And I know in 2023, some of y'all women like to be like, oh, it's not about choosing. It's just that the dating pool has piss in it. Okay, well, go to a different pool then, baby. Go to a different pool. Stop being so sold on, oh, it has to be black love. Stop being so sold on, oh, my lover has to look a certain way. Because when you start realizing that you're dating based off of your trauma and you're attracting like a pattern, and there's patterns within your dating, then that's when you become accountable and then you become responsible for doing something else, right? So Erica is not so clean herself, but yeah, she definitely waited until the perfect opportunity, which was on camera to blindside Sierra and do all of this, right? Now, we're going to go into, the recent conversations that came out or whatever, right? Let me see, that's on 8:33. And I'm going to play a bit of Sierra's live stream just so you can hear her talking in the way that she was. But then I'm actually going to play a reenactment because there's this girl on YouTube that I watch, Color Me Pink, aka Keisha. And when I say that she fucked up this reenactment of Sierra, girl, listen, we're going to get into it. So I'm going to play just a little bit of the clip just in case you didn't.
Most people have no clue that in 2023,
y'all probably already have seen the clip. So rather than just play the clip that y'all already done seen, we're going to get into her reenactment. But just listen and watch Sierra's movements, and then we're going to get into Kiara's version.
Just seeing, I look so caught off guard. I was like, what in the entire... But how Love and Hip Hop go, when you film something, you got to stand on that. If I didn't say nothing when she said it, they would have aired her saying it to me, and then they would have had me like this, just not saying nothing. So what I do, I instantly went and I was like, damn, this is wrong, but I still got to say what happened now because she don't threw me in the fire. I would have seen if Erica would have at least like told me, gave me a hint or something. I can't believe Erica did me. I was like, when I get a chance, I'm gonna tell her about herself.
Okay, now we're gonna watch from the beginning. When
I was accepted to SU,
we're gonna watch from the beginning because listen, when I tell y'all that Kiara played the hell out of this part, because Sierra has a very, and I've always felt this way about Sierra since day one on of her being on the show. I always felt like she always seemed like she was reading the script, no matter when she's talking, especially in her confessions. It'd be like everything just be so slow and delayed. And listen, the wheels on her bus do not go round and round. Okay, they go round, but I don't know if they come back around, child. So we're gonna get into her. We're gonna get into her.
I was gonna call him back, and then so he texts me, don't forget to call me when you're done, because I told him I was done. I mean, I was praying, and I would call him when I got done praying. So I said, he said, don't forget to call me when you're done. I said, I'm not, because I really need my own account. And I was telling him I really need my own account because I wanted my own, because I wanted to get away from Eric. And he said between me and you, between me and you, and like, I'm glad you're on the time you're on. So he's talking about he glad I'm on, we're breaking up with Eric.
So I didn't think nothing of it. You know, I'm like, all right, Safaree, shut up. Then he said, I want to talk to you later. Can you talk? And I'm like, so at this point, I'm thinking like, what's going on? What's going on? They talking about, wait a minute, they talking about just turn up, the enemy on you. Yep, the enemy is on me, y'all. But I rebuke him in the name of Jesus. I swear I do. I rebuke Satan.
Okay, this is going to sound a little nuts, but the fastest and easiest way to make passive online income on Amazon is to never sell physical products. I never have, and Amazon's consistently paid me $20K a month. My business partner, Roy, never has, and he's done even better. Amazon's paid him $2.3 million without him ever buying inventory or shipping or storing a single thing. And our 7-figure students never have either. You see, on this new platform, everything's 100% digital. The products you sell, they live on your computer or your laptop. So you can also get started with very little money, and most everything's done for you. So you don't even need any tech skills. You just sit back and watch the income cover your bills month after month. Hi, I'm Carla Marie, and Amazon's the biggest online company there is, so you don't need to find new customers. Amazon's found them for you, over 190 million. They've created a massive $30 billion market that you can tap into just like Jane did. She's a hardworking single mom who is struggling to get by on food stamps, but she shocked everyone she knows by earning 7 figures with this. And Jane's not alone. Roy and I have coached all of these 18 students past the $1 million mark. And if you follow our unique income system, you might be next. We're even holding a 100% free
no weapon formed against me shall prosper. But it gotta be like a bigger blessing that's about to come. You know, I got it got to be a blessing that's about to come. But as I said, y'all can see Safaree, see it between me and you. I'm glad you on the time you're on. And I didn't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. He texted me back at 5:40 and said, I want to talk to you later. And he texts back and said, at 7:45, and I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post it so y'all can see it. I ain't lying. He text back and said at 7:44, can you talk? So I'm like, is it an emergency? Like, by this time, I started cooking for Ghetto Girls Eats. I started cooking for Ghetto Girls Eats, y'all, by this time. So then, Mama, you was there. Yup. I called him back and I was like, bro, what's up? Cause I'm giving, he trying to surprise Erica with like a birthday dinner, or he trying to get. So he was like, oh, everybody talking about it's so messy, but they still stay tuned. At the end of the day, y'all, like I said, no, it's not about getting offline. I ain't getting off live. It's how, for one, I'm a black girl, and everybody said I was lying. The proof right here, though. The proof right in the building, in the pudding. But we filming about this on Love and Hip Hop. Y'all was gonna see it eventually, but you know, everybody was like, oh, Sierra lying, she lying. One thing about it, baby, I've made money. My whole since for the last 6 years, I struggled my ass off, me and this little girl. We was broke. We was homeless. If I don't have nothing else, I have dignity, pride, and respect. And I'm a real friend. I'm a real friend. Secondly, when it happened, I called Bambi and my husband at the time, Eric, and it did hurt my friendship because we're all not friends no more. We ain't friends no more, y'all. We promised we wasn't gonna say nothing. We get to the scene at Bambi house and we just vibing, we smoking hookah, whatever. And here go Erica. Sierra called me and said, and told me Safaree tried to talk to her. And I'm looking like, if y'all can go watch the scene, I look so caught off guard because I was.
Hey, it's Adam from StreamYard. Do you have any exciting?
Yo, listen. Because when I promise you, literally, this is how she sounds in the fucking video.
Caught off guard, y'all. I'm like, what in the entire fuck? But how Love and Hip Hop go when you film something, you gotta stand on that. If I didn't say nothing when she said it, it would have aired, and her saying to me, and they would have had me like this. Just not saying nothing. So what I do, I instantly went in. I was like, this bitch wrong, but I still gotta say what happened now because she done threw me under the fire. I would have seen if Erica would have at least like told me or gave me a hint or did like sign language or like flew a kite or had a pigeon come to the window or something. Give me some type of heads up, you know.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna play a little bit of the original video and then we're gonna end this. Okay, because of course there's no sound. Listen, I'm so sick of neighborhood talk doing this. My God, I hate when I try to find it and they don't have sound. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find it on TikTok. Let me see if I can find it on TikTok, child. Girl.
It's nothing them girls could ask me for that I would have never done for them. Like I love them down. But it's so crazy how when all that stuff happened yesterday, nobody said nothing to stand up for me. Nobody came in. Nobody tried to say anything to me.
Mind you, this is the fastest I ever heard her speaking. So let me go ahead and let's delay it a little bit.
Stand up for me. Don't pay attention to the lips, baby. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Like, this is a serious situation. Because at the end of the day, I've been fussing with people mistresses. I've been fussing with people husbands. And you know, nobody asked me to do those things. Nobody asked me to do those things. But when I say I'm a real girl from the west side of Atlanta, if somebody messing with my friend, they messing with me. Men or women. Now, I know more people to come in. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm believing my child. We're so about relationship in a real world. If your friend going through something with her guy, your friend be like, call him, see what he say. That's just a thing. So when I called Safaree, it was so innocent. We was talking about business because I was actually trying to get my money through this Bitcoin, something that I had did with Eric. And I was trying to, and Safaree knew about it.
he knew like he was inside of the little money group with us. So I was like, Safaree, help me get my money back. He was like, okay, cool. I was like, cause me and Eric, I'm not about to be messing with him. I'm not about to be messing with him like that. I'm good, you know, I'm good on him. I'm trying to get away from him. He was like, okay, sis, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna get in touch with the people and see what you need to do to get your money back. Cool. Then all of a sudden, Safaree started texting me. Where my other phone at? Because I'm about to let y'all see the text. Because one thing I don't do, I might be a little crazy. I might have guy problems, but I don't lie. I'm a real street girl from the west side of Atlanta. And I don't got one thing, like I don't play. I don't play with people. I don't play with lies. I don't do none of that. Like I don't do that. And I've made too much money from the bottom. I ain't fucked my way to the top. Yeah, I've been in relationships. Yeah, I have been with different men, husbands. I've been married 2 times. I was with Shooter 8-9 years. I was with Eric and for three years. I don't play men. I don't play none of that, right? So when I was asking him, he was like, yes, sis, yeah, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. Yes, I am gonna show it because my character is everything for me. Like I'm really going through a healing journey, and y'all not gonna. I have a daughter in here that I've worked my ass off to take care of, and she watched me go through so much stuff. I owe this to my baby. Y'all not gonna be pinning nothing on me saying, oh, you trying to mess with Safaree. I'm not trying to mess with no ticking ass Safaree. That was like a brother to me. He danced too much. He's corny. All that bumper clock, that it's not, I don't like that. That's not me. So, my baby right here, it's so sad that we have to do stuff like this. It's so sad that we have to do stuff like this. I told him, call me. I said, call me. Don't tell Eric I told you to call me, because remember, I was trying to get my money back from the Bitcoin, and me and Eric money is together. So I was like, don't tell Eric I call you. This is my close sister's husband. So I'm not thinking nothing behind it. And then I told him I had to call him. I told him to call. We ended up talking. And so he was like, okay, I'm going to get it back. I'm going to help you get it back. And then we hung up. He called me and was like, we need to talk. And I was like, well, I'm with my pastor and my best friend. We're doing prayer right now. I can't talk. I'm thinking he got some information about my money. Y'all know I'm a real money monster. I'm thinking he got some information about my money. But he's like, I told him I was going to call him back. And then so he texted me. He said, don't forget to call me when you're done. Because I told him I was done. I was praying. And I will call him when I get done praying.
They said parents that are grown for the business. I am grown for the business.
So he said, don't forget to call me when you're done. I said, I'm not, because I really need my own account. I was telling him I really need my own account because I wanted my own Bitcoin account so I could get away from Eric. Now, all of this come up because I want to get away from Eric. He said between Look, he said, between me and you, wait. Between me and you, I'm glad you're on the time you're on. So he's talking about he's glad I'm on the time I'm on with breaking up with Eric. So I didn't think nothing. I'm like, all right, Safaree, shut up. Then he said, I want to talk to you later. Can you talk? I'm like, so at this point, I'm thinking, what's going on? What's going on to my just turn up? The enemy on you. The enemy is on me, but I rebuke him in the name of Jesus. It's gotta be a big blessing that's about to come. It gotta be a blessing that's about to come. But as y'all can see, Safaree said, between me and you, I'm glad you're on the time you on. I didn't say nothing. He texted back at 5:40 and said, I want to talk to you later. He texted back and said, at 7:44, and I'm gonna post this. He text back and said at 7:44, can you talk? So I'm like, is it an emergency? By this time, I started cooking for Ghetto Girl Eats. By this time. So then my mom was there. I called him back. I was like, bro, what's up? Because he's trying to surprise Erica with a birthday dinner, or he trying to get back with her, and they've been working it out. So I'm like, okay, cool. I get on the phone with this fool, and he's talking about he like me and he want to be with me.
I remember that.
You remember Paris?
Because you was like, Joey wanted to be in a relationship with me. And we was all so shocked.
You remember that, Paris?
Yeah, at the old house.
At the old house, yes.
Girl. Sierra, listen, this beat is, oh my God. Y'all. Miss Sierra, I believe her. First of all, let me just address something, because everybody in the comments is like, oh, she opened the doors. Then you got other people that's like, no, a man gonna be a man. Listen, it wouldn't be me and my man. It wouldn't be me and my man. It would not be me and my man. I don't want, that's a little too close for, unless it's friends that we meet together. That's something different. But then again, no, not, absolutely the fuck not. My friends don't need to be that close for my man. Ever. Unless it's another married couple, absolutely the fuck not. So that's number one. Number two, I already done told y'all that Erica Mena is a vindictive ass bitch. She just is. It is what it is. And as far as the story, I completely believe her. Safaree has made it his mission to be with as many people of the Love and Hip Hop franchises as possible, because he saw it as an accomplishment to end up on all of the shows. He was on New York through Dream Doll. He was on Atlanta through Erica Mena. He went over to Hollywood with Nicki Baby. And then, now he's in Miami with Amara La Negra, who is also a stupid ass, because she went and had twins, not just one, but two babies. Okay, she had twins with a nigga that was not checking for her, and a nigga that was not willing to move to America for her, and a nigga that wanted her to give up her music career. And she decided, I still want to be a mother. I'm going to have a baby. This is what I be talking about when I say, y'all got to stop with this whole protect Black women shit when y'all don't even protect yourselves. Y'all be out here making these dumbass decisions, and then now you got kids that's fatherless, okay, because he's not checking on the kids. He's not in their lives, okay? And then now, Amara, you entertaining a Safaree who is only with you just so he could say that he got casted on Love and Hip Hop Miami? Y'all really be fooled by a big dick and a smile. And it's crazy. So I completely believe Sierra. I completely believe her. Definitely let me know what y'all thoughts and y'all opinions are. That in the comment box below. As if I give a fuck. And definitely make sure that you go and you stream my music as if you give a fuck. And I will talk to y'all in the next one. Subscribe to the Patreon. Book a reading. I love you all in HD audio, baby. Bye-bye.
I'm tryna fuck now, so baby, let's dance. Fuck up my baby right here on my legs, man.